Our next keynote speaker is Dr. Fatima Al Sebaie, an analyst at the Bahrain Center for Strategic International and Energy Studies, Derasat. We welcome her. We work closely with Derasat, and they've done a lot of research for the country, and we're looking forward as a university to continue the good work for them. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Fatima Al Sebaie for her speech or keynote speech. أين المرأة في الذكاء الاصطناعي? Where are women in artificial intelligence? Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for being here. I'm happy to see you all. My presentation will talk about where are women in artificial intelligence. Let me ask you a question. I want you to imagine a head of IT department. What do you picture in your mind? A man or a woman? How many of you? Both? Oh. Huh? How many of you pictured a man? And how many of you pictured a woman as a head of IT department? Oh, what's it? Okay. Well, this year, the global gender gap has narrowed slightly. Fewer women are participating in the workforce. Today, the global gender gap stands at 68%. This means that there is on average a 32 gender gap to be closed, and there is still a path to walk to find an equal representation of women and men in the world of work. In the IT industry, this gender gap is much wider. Females have low participation rates in many countries around the world. They represent less than 20% in the IT industry. More often, women in IT are less likely to be in senior roles and less likely to gain expertise in a number of high-profile and emerging skills. According to the World Economic Forum, the female represented 19% in the IT industry. The same report also shows a significant gap between female and male representation among AI professionals, where only 22% of artificial intelligence professionals globally are female. And the report shows no signs that this gap is closing. An analysis by LinkedIn in 2018 found that over the past 4 years, men and women have been adding artificial intelligence skills to their profiles at similar rate. However, men outnumbered women in AI. And this means that while women are not falling further behind, they also are not catching up. If the current trend continues, male and AI professionals, male and artificial intelligence will continue to outnumber women even as both genders continue to gain artificial intelligence skills. The issue of women's underrepresentation is not limited to the IT and AI workforce, as women continue to be underrepresented in other STEAM fields, which are technology, engineering, mathematics, and this is a global issue in many countries around the world. However, in Bahrain and the MENA region, this is not an issue. In our region, girls outnumber boys in the STEAM field. According to the UNESCO data in 2018, the rate of female graduates from STEAM fields range between 34% to 75%. In Bahrain, according to our research, the female IT graduates represented 62%. But their gains in the IT education do not match their gains in the IT employment. They represented only 41% of the IT jobs. So in Bahrain and MENA regions, women are underrepresented in the IT jobs, but they are highly represented in IT education. While women make up only half of the labor force, researchers found that they make up 58% of the workers at the highest risk of automation by artificial intelligence. There is an argument that women, more than men, could be hurt by the rise of artificial intelligence in the workplace, and that could threaten the progress made in reducing the global gender pay gap. In this age of fourth industrial revolution, we choose artificial intelligence, robotics for digitization or automation. Several types of works will be replaced by technologies, and most of these jobs are the routine ones, which women are highly represented. For example, the US labor market, women are overrepresented in the high-risk occupations that involve routine data and that could be easily disrupted by artificial intelligence, like secretaries, administrative assistants, receptionists, and information clerks. They are also overrepresented in jobs like childcare, healthcare, and education that are comparatively safe from automation, but that many have lower salaries and few benefits in the future comparing to the new jobs that the digital era is creating. Well, the impact of artificial intelligence on the job. At the same time, there is another argument that artificial intelligence could instead create jobs for women in technology sectors like data analysis, machine learning, software engineering, and other related jobs. Also, artificial intelligence and other technologies will create new markets and new jobs that women can benefit from. So it would not only the artificial intelligence make job lose, but it will also create new jobs that women can benefit from it. According to a report by the World Economic Forum called Future of Jobs 2018, they mentioned that the machines and algorithms in the workplace are expected to create 133 million new roles. This means that the growth of artificial intelligence could create 58 million net new jobs in the next few years. So women now need to learn on-demand skills to adapt to the changes triggered by the digital transformation and make them benefit from the new jobs that the digital era is creating. Why woman voice is important in the artificial intelligence? Women have an important role to play to ensure we all stand to gain from artificial intelligence and technologies that impact much of our daily lives. Everyone is using the technology on a daily basis. So men and women from all ages, from all levels should share designing the artificial intelligence output in the future. Female perspective is needed in technologies we use every day, the technology in our life, and their participation in the artificial intelligence development should be enhanced for giving more room for female creativity, productivity in this field, and also minimizing the risk of bias or incomplete or inaccurate designs, as the potential of biased design is very high in the artificial intelligence field. And also the diversity is important. It improves the creativity, bringing new ideas and experience to the table. It's a critical component in better understanding, problem solving, and decision making. This can enhance productivity, facilities innovation, and developing IT for a wide variety of people. What are the challenges that face women in developing artificial intelligence or machine learning solutions? Artificial intelligence developments are being used in creating innovations, which require implementations of new ideas, a product, process, or method in business practice. So the biggest challenge faced women in artificial intelligence is that they are not seen as inventors. However, they are seen as users of innovations. Innovations are more likely to be developed or implemented in male-dominated sectors. Technology sectors have been historically dominated by men and hence viewed as masculine domains, which may be exclusive of women's participation and experiences in innovation. Also, artificial programming and algorithms are used for developing systems that make machines able to perform tasks, while the cultural notions of masculinity stress competence in the use and repair of machines. Machines are extensions of male power and signals of men's control of the environment, while women's use of machine, unlike men's, is not seen as a mark of their skills. We can change the face of IT and AI field. To tackle this issue, I think changes should begin from university. The education institution should give career guidance to female students to assist them in choosing the right IT jobs and AI jobs that match their skills best, and help them to plan for their career and let them know the challenges they will face, especially the cultural challenges they will face when they choose to work in the IT field. And also the policymaker, they have significant role in this. They should emphasize the importance of drawing up more policies and programs to bridge the gap and achieve gender balance at all levels in the IT, and especially in the artificial intelligence field, because it's very important for our sustainable development and the digital transformation at all levels in the kingdom. And the last suggestion for tackling this issue is for the employers. Employers and first-line managers need to provide training, opportunities, networking, mentoring, and for the women who work in the IT, and also challenge the negative stereotypical perceptions of women role in the IT work. Thank you.